Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Planet Keebler. I'm so glad you're here today. This is your place for positivity, spirituality, financial discipline, and health and wellness. These are some of the things that help us grow and thrive. In today's video, we'll be talking about being out of balance. So get comfortable, open your mind, and let's explore this topic together. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you vibe with the content. Now let's get into it. Life is full of transitions, challenges, and unexpected twists. These things can leave us feeling out of balance. Whether we're learning a new skill, setting boundaries, or navigating a life-altering event, these experiences often shake our sense of stability. However, the beauty of being temporarily out of balance is that it is just that, temporary. Through the struggle, we grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. We are constantly in a state of learning, whether it's developing an underused skill, refining a natural talent, or toning down excessive behaviors. Some people are learning to assert themselves, while others are working to become more thoughtful and considerate. As we evolve and grow, we naturally experience moments of imbalance. This imbalance can upset us. It can also be unsettling for people around us, but it is a normal and necessary part of self-improvement. When we attempt something new, we often stumble before we master it. A child learning to walk will fall numerous times before taking confident steps. When we start setting boundaries and prioritizing our well-being, we may initially struggle with saying no. When we set new boundaries with people, it can feel uncomfortable at first. This is because we're shaking things up. We're challenging the norm. We're disrupting the status quo. However you want to say it, people have to understand. You have a right to say no and set boundaries. Everyone is going through something in their lives. In an effort to establish this new habit, we might say no more often than necessary. You have to practice in order to reinforce the behavior, much like a child experimenting with a newly learned word. Over time, as we become comfortable with it, saying no will naturally find its place within our balanced way of living. We immerse ourselves in this newfound sense of empowerment. In times of loss, grief, or unexpected change, life can feel chaotic and overwhelming. These moments of imbalance are not punishments. They are stepping stones to something greater. If we were never thrown off balance, we would never have to develop the strength to stand firmer. Every struggle presents an opportunity for personal evolution. Consider how weightlifting strengthens muscles. All that resistance builds endurance. In the same way, the challenges in our lives build our emotional and spiritual fortitude. Rather than fearing imbalance, rather than being afraid of change, we should embrace it as a necessary part of transformation. The discomfort is a sign that we are stepping outside our comfort zones and moving towards something new. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. During these transitional phases, we may overcompensate for a quality or habit that was suppressed in our life. When we are out of balance, we often swing from overused qualities to neglected habits. We go from one extreme to the other. This process helps us find equilibrium. We begin to recognize that this is part of our growth. This allows us to be more patient with others. Eventually, as we gain confidence and self-awareness, as the swinging pendulum of change settles, we restore a sense of balance, both internally and externally. One of the most challenging aspects of being temporarily out of balance is trusting that we will regain stability. But just as seasons change and storms pass, our struggles will not last forever. Instead of resisting the imbalance, we should surrender to the process, knowing that we are being refined. Being temporarily off balance is part of life's rhythm. It is not a sign of failure, but one of progress. And when we make it to the other side, we will look back and realize that every moment of struggle was shaping us into something greater. James chapter 1 verses 2-4 says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." This verse reminds us that trials are not setbacks, but opportunities for growth. Our temporary struggles help us develop perseverance, making us stronger in the long run. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 17 says, "For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all." The struggles we face are temporary, but they serve a greater purpose in shaping us for something beyond what we can currently see. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10 says, "So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." Even in moments of imbalance, we are never alone. God provides strength and support, ensuring we make it through. Psalm 55 verse 22 says, "Cast your cares on the Lord and he will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken." No matter how unsteady life feels, we can place our trust in God, knowing he will uphold us through every storm. Romans chapter 8 verse 28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose." Even when life seems chaotic, everything is working together for a greater good. What feels like imbalance now is actually part of a divine plan. Life's temporary imbalances are not punishments or signs of failure. They are stepping stones to greater strength, wisdom, and purpose. We all have bad days. When we are having a good day, be aware someone else may be going through a struggle. It's no one's fault when these imbalances happen. All we can do is be supportive if possible, or give space when necessary. If we embrace the process with faith and perseverance, we will emerge stronger, with a deeper understanding of who we are meant to be. So when you feel off balance, remember, this is just a season, and the best is yet to come. Thanks for joining me today. Peace and God bless you all.